Well, let's find out if PDP is really an option in spite of all. Markwe, take us through that.
Well, thank you, Chamberlain. I have with me in the studio Nwazuru Ahoshield, who is the team lead of the PDP Good Governance Group. Well, suffice it to say, he's a member of the PDP. You're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Thank you very much, Markwe.
Well, the excitement on Saturday was palpable. I mean, you heard the words of the former president there. Even God believes in the PDP. I mean, members of the PDP are extremely excited to be back. How did you feel?
Well, it wasn't just on Saturdays. It actually started from the moment we got victory at the Supreme Court. The whole nation went up in jubilation. It was as if something that had been caged was suddenly released. You know, I was at Wadata House. From the Supreme Court, we went to Wadata House to take over the secretariat. And I saw taxi drivers parking their vehicles and saying they were done for the day. These are not PDP members. These are just ordinary Nigerians who have been suffocating under this present government. And, you know, it was like freedom was given to Nigerians. So it's not just about PDP members. Yes, we're ecstatic. Yes, we're happy. Yes, we're excited. But I think Nigerians are beginning to feel freedom is at hand.
Freedom? Are they in bondage?
Yes, they are.
What sort of bondage are they in?
The past 2 years has been an experience no one will want to witness. No matter how rich you are, no matter what business you do, the government of the APC has traumatized Nigerians.
What precisely would you say that the APC did that put the economy in trouble?
You know, I've had this debate severally. People say, oh, it was the PDP that almost destroyed the economy. There was nothing the APC could do. And I said, no, that doesn't even sound intelligent. It doesn't sound smart.
No, I haven't said that. I have only asked.
So when you say, what did the APC do to the economy?
That, you know, you think made it go down the way that it has gone?
The APC is not ready for governance. The quality of people managing the economy, managing the nation, shows that this set of people are not ready to govern. 2 years after, we're still discussing PDP. 2 years after, we're still discussing a party that handed over to you peacefully 2 years ago. Nothing about the economy. If you're talking about the economy, I'll say something, because this recession thing, people tend to say, oh, it was the PDP that mismanaged the economy, and I laugh. Let's sit down.
You don't think it's true?
President Buhari took over power May 29, 2015. 6 months after, there was nobody managing our economy. That was when our economy took the hit. Go and look at the indices, go and look at data. 6 months, we had a sole administrator running Nigeria. Not even America can survive that. 6 months. Our economy was exposed. There were no ministers, no Federal Executive Council, no economic team, nothing. Just General Muhammadu Buhari. And you ask, what is the quality of his mindset when it comes to the economy? So let's leave this issue of did PDP hand over to him in 1983?
You know why I asked this question? Because we do know that just before the PDP left government, there had been alarm bells ringing. I think it was the former minister of Finance. Yeah, she did raise the alarm bells that, you know, danger was looming. There was danger ahead. And we saw that in the dip of oil prices, the fact that the excess crude account was also depleted. So we had nothing saved, it was saved for the rainy day. And we could see the rains coming. So how did that precisely, or how is that precisely the fault of the APC?
Thank you. You just, at least PDP raised an alarm. Now, a serious government taking over power and taking into cognizance that alarm, what should they have done? From the first day it was sworn in. What should they have done? It's simple, it's just common sense. 6 months, you heard an alarm, about the economy. Then you came in, and then you alone ran the economy for 6 months. Go to the ministries and get data what happened in all the sectors of our economy, or of our national life, within those 6 months. So if you had an alarm, it's like maybe robbers are coming to your estate and then you heard, okay, they might attack. What do? You beef up security in your house. What has the APC done? Let's stop. See, the more we keep saying it is PDP, the more we are showing how unintelligent the discussion is becoming.
You know, there are two reasons. I mean, people will say that the PDP lost power for a reason. Why do you think the PDP lost?
Well, you know, it's normal. People got tired. It was just the same PDP for 16 years. People got tired.
People got tired
fatigue.
Of prosperity?
No. Not, okay, well, let me put it this way. They got tired of hearing the same name. And then at a point, it looked like our party was becoming too confident in itself. And then you had an APC that now came in with the slogan change. That, oh, all the things you've been going through, all the things you've been hearing about the PDP.
What have they been going through? Going through prosperity?
Well, as at that time, did anyone know that buying dollar at 198 naira official rate was prosperity? I saw some adverts from some campaign boards from the APC then saying, why should you buy dollar at 218 naira? The picture of President Buhari was there, and Vice President Osibajo was there. That why should you buy dollar for 218 naira? Now look at the APC. We bought dollar for 500. I bought dollar for 513 naira. So yes, it was about knowledge. For me, why I stood, it wasn't, even if I wasn't a member of the PDP as of 2015, there was no way I was going to vote for Muhammad Buhari. It would be a waste of my education. Because you look at it between 1983 and 1985, look at what he did, and then you come 30 years after, and within these 30 years, you never heard that the man went to school, or he improved the knowledge, or he delivered lecture, or he wrote a book. He never improved on himself, no business, nothing. You just went to Daura and brought this man out. Someone that was gently attending to his cattle in the village. You brought him to come and rule over 180, over the fastest growing economy in Africa then.
So what then? I mean, because people will be saying that if there's any reason why they will be happy, it is because we're in a democracy.
Yes.
And if we're in a democracy, the people should have a choice. And at the end of the day, for a lot of people, it was about the victory of the people. The fact that, you know, if the people are not happy with a government, they can change hands. I mean, they can ask another government to, you know, come into power, as it were. So what would you say, I mean, looking at some of the things that you've listed now, because I'm sure if you ask an APC person, they definitely will have stories to tell in terms of what they have achieved. I mean, they can point at this NPower, which you heard our first guest talk about. You know, some of them will point at the fact that you now have the TSA, which helps government know precisely, you know, what it earns, what exactly is coming into its coffers, and the fact that, you know, many leakages, as it were, have been, you know, blocked. For a number of people, they would also tie that into corruption. They will tell you that because there is a lack of free money, quite a number of people are complaining. What do you say to that first?
All the points you raised still go to show that the PDP has done exceedingly well. NPower was our initiative.
Was it?
Yes. It was our initiative.
Is it working?
Yes, it worked.
No, I mean, is it working right now? Is NPower working right now?
Well, they said it's working.
You cannot say for sure if it's working.
I cannot, because I have not seen the beneficiaries.
You don't know anyone who has been a beneficiary of NPower?
No, I don't.
But you have not heard that it's been corrupted? The system?
I didn't hear that.
Okay, so that's on the one hand.
That's number one. Then if you look at TSA, whose policy was PDP's policy?
It was PDP's policy, but it was never implemented.
Who said that?
It was
Okonjo-Iweala said.
It was never implemented.
No, it was.
The
first
PDP.
phase. No, it was. What the APC did was to come. You know, when you were talking about body language at the inception of this administration, and then they just felt, oh, boo, we could just move all the money from all banks into one central account. The TSA was a properly thought out initiative of the PDP.